So, welcome na po natin ang ating special guest. Siya po ay OFW sa Dubai, but originally she is from Legazpi City at siya po ay former employer sa ABS-CBN as customer service representative. Ladies and gentlemen, ang ating special guest ngayon, Miss Che. Ayan, Miss Che, hi!
Hi, good
Hi!
afternoon.
Good afternoon, Miss Che. Kamusta?
Okay lang. I'm
Um,
excited to be part of your show.
Thank you. How are you today? And it's 4 o'clock there, right?
Yeah. 4:05 to be exact.
Yes. Here also is here is 14:05 or 2:05. Let's check your time. Are you in a hurry? Do you have only allotted time for this?
No issues at all. I can be here as long as the show is going on smoothly. I will be
Okay.
here.
Well, thank you. So, well, ayan, you can give your shout out, Miss Che, sa ating mga viewers sa baba because we are already 23 million.
Actually, this is my first time to be on live on YouTube, and I am not so familiar with YouTube. And I couldn't see who are here and who's watching. Anyway, I just want to shout out to everyone who are here with us on this live. And I hope you guys are doing great and all of you are in a safe place. Have a good day, everyone. And I hope to be with you until the show ends.
Wow, ang ganda daw ng guest. Of course, ang
Oh,
pretty na
thank you.
guest. Mhm. So if you want to see the people watching us, you can use another phone and
Okay.
and you can turn on into YouTube and make sure that the volume is muted so you would not have an echo.
The old
Way of
way of how kids play.
grown up, yeah. Why?
Yeah, so I don't there. It was 2013, and when December came, they are not celebrating Christmas, right?
Yeah.
So my heart was really like still parang attached sa tradition natin sa Pilipinas. So
Mhm.
I could remember that it has been a tradition for me also to give, uh, I would say it's not a Christmas party. I considered it as a year-end party to all our workers. I started with 60 workers. I would give small gifts to them. It's continuous while I was with them. So it has been a tradition for me. So my heart really are those for, hard worker and those who are also like expat in this country. So it has been like my one of the limelight of my stay here in the UAE, because up up to now I'm still doing those, like, I would not say it's a charity, but it's something that it's a gift giving.
Oh, sorry, Miss Check. And you started doing that the first year that you went there in United Arab.
Yes.
Okay, but before we continue talking about that journey of yours there, let's go back a little bit to your childhood back home, in order
So
for the people in the live chat understand really who is Miss Che,
okay.
from very personal journey to now to his
Okay.
her career to her life going back Legazpi. Who is Che during her childhood memories, your days?
I would say that I'm a private person. I don't have much friends. I am very private. And if I would have friends, since, I mean, from my childhood up until now, I only have maybe few. So
Mm.
I'm a private type of person. I'm a homebody person even during my childhood days. So um, I would say that I, I did not enjoy the life of like the same kid that others may
Mhm.
have, like playing in the streets, like having those the old
Way of
way of how kids play.
Grown up, yeah. Why?
Yeah, so I don't ever since I was just in, maybe because I'm a shy type of person, as I have told you that I
Mhm.
haven't encountered this kind. Even this live, I wasn't like,
This is your
I
first time.
was hesitant for this
Yeah.
because
Let me ask
really
you, how many siblings do you have in the family?
we are total five.
Five, and you.
So the eldest is in the Philippines. The
Mm-hmm.
second, he was here before, but he decided to go back to the Philippines. Then I'm the next, and next to me is in Australia.
Wow.
Uh, and the other one, she went here also. She's the youngest, but they prefer to stay in the Philippines.
Only one is not an OFW. Only one
Yes,
among the five
yes, yes,
siblings. What
yes.
about your parents?
Uh, my father passed away 10 years ago, and my mom used to be an OFW since then. Since we were in high school, she was really an OFW. So until now, she is outside the country. And every time she wants to, like, she has a vacation, she would just come over to UAE to visit me.
And Ms. Tre, sasamahan po tayo ng ating isa sa mga sinabi ko co-host. And we are now 28 million in the house. One of the co-hosts from Bicol and the advisor of this channel as well. Ladies and gentlemen, the host of Deal or No Deal and our co-host, Sir Julius Maristela is in the house. Hi, sir.
Hello, hello everybody.
Nagigising lang.
Um, hello, Chi.
Hi.
Uh,
Ayan.
you're from Bicol, and it's nice to meet you. Um, okay, I don't want to interrupt the story ng ating guest, but
Ka-start. Mhm.
yes, I'm here to support sa
Yes.
guest natin. So, yes, ituloy mo lang,
Yeah,
kapatid.
we will just listen, Miss Che. Go ahead.
Ayun, lumaki nga po talaga akong ano, sobrang mahiyain. And hindi ako marunong makipag-socialize. So, yun yung kinalakihan ko. Hanggang ngayon, dala ko pa din siya. So, hindi ako palalabas na tao, homebody, kumbaga. So, yun yung personality na meron ako. But, when it comes to like, pagdating sa trabaho, yun, dun naman ako. I would work even after working hours. I would do so if there's available part-time, I would take it. So, parang more on trabaho ako instead of like giving time for myself.
Where did you finish your studies?
I finished Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Management in Manila Business College.
Okay, but you were born and raised in Legazpi?
Yes, 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 yes.
Why not in Bicol? We have beautiful universities in Bicol.
Yeah, I agree, but because of peer pressures, majority of my friends are studying in Manila, so I want to go to Manila as well.
Yeah, okay. Parang you're tired of the place. You want change.
Influenced by Barcadas.
Oo, 'di
By
ba? Pag gano'n, lahat sila nasa Manila, why not
mm,
ako din? Parang gano'n.
mm.
That's true. That's true. And so after graduating, you managed to work in the Philippines before
Yes,
working
yes,
abroad.
yes. I work with Citibank, then, dahil ako'y nung time na yon, it's like my maturity level wasn't that perfect yet. So, parang easy go lucky ako. So, nagtrabaho ako sa Citibank. Then, di ko gusto. So, lumipat ulit ako. But I stayed with them like for 2 years, something like that. So, lumipat ako ng ABS. So, nauso noon yung call center. Sabi ko, subukan ko din. So, nagtry ako ng ABS. Nakapasok ako as their customer service representative. So, dun ako medyo nagtagal ng konti. Then na-bore ulit ako sa Manila, bumalik ako ng ng Bicol.
And what did you do in Bicol?
Sa Bicol, uh, nag-business ako ng ano, nag-business. Then apparently parang nakakapagod din. So wala akong focus eh. So parang I feel like saan ba talaga ako? Parang wala ako sa focus. I could easily like madali ako magsawa.
Mhm.
So I couldn't find the passion that I really want. So hindi ko din siya ma-assess kung ano ba talaga 'yon. So I'm jumping from one one place to the other until I would finally say that dito na ako dapat.
But during this time, because you said that you were a mahiyain, and when was the time that you overcome it all the way? Kasi parang, of course, you transformed already.
Mhm.
And when was the time that you felt na you came out to your shell na sa pagiging mahiyain mo?
I wouldn't say that I had overcome that because until now, really, mahiyain pa din naman ako.
Is
Even
it?
yesterday, when I was talking with Miss Ran. So I told her that I'm shy. I don't know if I can show up to the camera. So I would say that still I haven't overcome those things. And parang ganun pa rin. Kasi even here, I don't have much friends. I only have one friend here since I came here. So hindi talaga ako parang hindi ako marunong maki-socialize or hindi ako marunong makisalamuha sa ibang tao.
Is it a choice, or because basically I grew up as well. I was introvert in a way that I can't socialize. But of course, as you grew up and you develop your confidence and everything, and then I think there are some ways that you need to, parang especially if you're working already, and parang it is a matter of responsibility that you need to like show off a little bit. Have Is it a choice to be mahiyain, or it? Kasi you can still choose like, come on, parang gusto ko nang maiba naman yung ano ko. Or kasi minsan nagiging culture.
I
But you prefer to be that way?
I wouldn't say that it's a choice, but maybe I'm afraid of the rejection. It's because I tried to be as much as confident as I am because I believe in myself. But I received a rejection from a person whom supposed to be my number one supporter. So I tried when during the time that I was trying to like to go out of my comfort zone,
Mhm.
naka-receive agad ako ng rejection sa inaasahan ko magsu-support sa'kin. So, kaya hanggang ngayon parang dala-dala ko pa din siya.
Are you still single?
No, I'm married.
Okay. Yeah, because that's true. I think rejection is normal.
Mhm.
As we grow older, we we encounter rejections everywhere.
Yeah, that's
Everywhere. Even in relationships, even in family, even in relatives and friends. And I think we need to accept it, and because we are failing ourselves when when we don't accept it. Um, I grew up na ganun din. Parang I don't want to be criticized. Ayoko nang kinikriticize ako kasi very sensitive ako. But so in a way, parang gagalingan ko. Parang inuunahan ko sila. So in order not to be criticized, gagalingan ko pa. Parang ganun ang nangyayari sa akin eh. Until I became perfectionist in a way na naging ano din, because of the weakness that we have, parang na-enhance ang characteristic into the negative side. So I think it's never too late, because it's okay to be mahiyain, because it's a good character also,
yeah.
because that reflects to be decent, and to be modest, kasi minsan kapal moks, it's a bit too much. But we can use it at our advantage na maging positive. But again, kaya kasi all of us, of course, all of us could relate to your experience.
Mhm.
And I'm not saying it's bad, but sometimes um, too much of it, we are depriving ourselves already.
It's
Sabi mo
true.
nga,
Yeah, that's
oo.
true.
Kaya ang pagiging mahiyain natin, madali tayong we become very sensitive in a way. Kaya kung may mga problema tayo, it's easier for us to be depressed because we
That's
are by
true.
ourselves. We are by
Really.
ourselves. You
See, you're
see?
touching me right. I mean, it's like talagang direct to the point. It's true.
I know. That is why
That's
I'm
what
here.
I'm going through right now.
Pero
I,
Sir
kapatid.
and Miss Che, it could develop. I mean, it doesn't mean na mahiyain tayo and we will stick to that mahiyain. Little by little, it change.
Yeah.
But
Kasi,
pero pag yung naging loner din, it doesn't help na hindi ka nakikipag-socialize. Yung go out from your shell.
yeah.
Parang ganun.
Because we need to release it. Kasi kung
Mercy.
sabi mo nga, you only want to have friend, di ba? Sometimes hindi natin alam on a psychological pattern. We put we are putting ourselves in the box, inside the box, in a way na hindi natin ma-release yung emotions. Alam mo yon? Sometimes we need to release it. Kasi in the
Exactly.
end, we are going to suffer. We are going to suffer. But socializing, you go out and not necessarily, again, it's okay. Hindi naman lahat ng mga kaibigan natin, magiging kaibigan natin sila.
Yeah.
Some of them are just acquaintance and like for example you are a YouTuber now and that is a good release kasi hindi mo minsan akala mo lang hindi mo alam but you're already starting to release yung pagiging mahiyain mo kaya mo kasi the way I see you you are confident you
Mhm.
just doubt yourself and parang find your han- hanapin mo yung mga ano mo strong characteristic in you para ma-develop yun, ma-overcome. But again, sabi ko hindi ko din na down ano yung pagiging mayain because that's part of it. But again, may portion tayo dapat sa buhay natin na we need to kasi that's part of standing out on yourself, especially you're married. Do you have kids?
Yeah.
Okay, how many kids do you have?
3.
Okay. As a mom, and it is very important. It is very important kasi as a mother,
Mhm.
minsan ang pagiging maano natin, the strong character that we need to release, it matters in decision making as well. It is very important kasi pag may mga problemang dumarating, ang tendency, nakikrippled tayo kasi parang, oh my God, we don't know what to do kasi you are not used to it. So parang kaya yung mga mababait, madali silang ma-depress. But those people, I'm not saying na hindi maging mabait, but we are the weak people. Kasi but
We
in
are
our
very weak and sensitive.
yes, we should know the part. Ito host natin, she's very sensitive.
Yeah.
And very weak.
Before.
And as a part of it, I help her to stand on her
Yeah,
ground
that's true, Miss Chi.
kasi importante yun na at maganda yung katulad nito, thank you very much kasi nag-guest ka. The story that you're telling the people and you learn. Alam mo yung may mga taong nag-a-advise sa'yo
Mhm.
and a friend, okay na yung isa, okay, that's fine. A good friend that always there to advise you is is a very comforting. So, ituloy natin yung istorya mo. Sorry, na-divert tayo doon sa payo. But please continue your story, kapatid.
Saan ba ako? I got interested the way how you are sharing those things because it's really true. And the only difference is that I am a type of person who really doesn't um accept like advices. Even my friend here, she doesn't know exactly what I am going through. So,
Mhm.
yun kasi yung parang personality ko na instead of like sharing what I am going through, I would just keep it to myself, isolate myself, and deal with it. So, nakakapagod din pala siya for the longest time that I have been doing this kind of thing.
Yeah,
Parang talagang darating ka to a point na you will break through. It's like parang magkakaroon ka ng parang napagod ka na, parang
yeah.
wala na eh, parang andun ka
Break
na sa
down.
pinakadulo. Yeah,
Exactly.
kind of thing.
Yeah,
Parang talagang darating ka to a point na you will break through. It's like parang magkakaroon ka ng parang napagod ka na, parang
yeah.
wala na eh, parang andun ka
Break
na sa
down.
pinakadulo. Yeah.
Exactly.
Pero Miss
Yes.
Che, di ba nakatulong yung pagtrabaho mo sa call center? Because as customer service representative is like para kayong mga psychologist also to, to answer the problem raised by the customers through
And
phone,
interactions.
yung
Ito kasi
interaction
yung
with them.
actually, when I was in the Philippines, I don't have any issues with my emotional stress. I don't have any issues with that. Just recently, I was battling with that. That's why I started the YouTube. It's
Mhm.
because that is my journey of. That's why I make the title as my twisted emotions and hurdles.
Mhm.
Because just recently I am suffering. I cannot really associate it with depression or anxiety because I am not a professional when it comes to that specialization. So, but I am suffering from emotional stress,
Mhm.
and I assess myself and I tried to like medicate myself as based on what I have read.
Ang emotional natin, ang sensitivity natin is just a snap, you know? We react on situation, we react on bashers, we react on marites, we react on mga anak natin.
Marisol.
Tayo ang nagsasuffer. But when we don't allow ourselves to suffer, we can choose that. And we can choose to be happy, you know? So
Yes.
when you smile, that's it. That's it. Kaya napakaganda ng topic because
Yeah.
all of us are encountering the same and every day. Kaya sabi ko nga, it might be your story, but people learn from you. You know, the moral values that you're sharing, even though it's not in detail, you see the difference, kapatid. Kaya there's always a positive side and everything. Merong merong cancer patient tayong kapatid na nag-guest dito. And umakyat din ako kasi parang hindi ko mapigilan na hindi sumali. Kasi
Mm-mm.
he was telling a bad story. You know, he was telling ang sufferings niya and everything like this. And sabi ko, don't focus on your sufferings. Kasi given na yan. Learn from these sufferings. May cancer ka, don't dwell on cancer. And then he started to smile and he started to be beautiful again, you know? Parang nagulat siya sabi ko there's always an equivalent. There's always a beautiful equivalent on the bad side of the story.
Yeah, yeah. Marami kang maano, just have me time. It's very important to have me time. It's a part of well-being actually. So, yeah,
So
you need to
appreciated.
yes. Yes.
Where do you find yourself in 5 years? And the last question is, how do you find the show? How do you find your guesting?
Okay. Uh, Actually, I see myself in the next years to come
Mm-hmm.
as a successful, independent woman, working in the same construction firm with uh uh with achieving
Wow.
something that I am going through right now, that I will surpass everything that is meaning that is distracting me, that I will surpass everything from the struggles that I am going through, that somehow I will be like an inspiration to everyone since I just started my YouTube channel. Hopefully it will inspire other persons who are going through in the same scenario that I am going through. So I find this show as very like very educational, very uplifting. It's a motivational at all and inspiring. So it's like I never expected. It's my first time to be on live guesting. So I never felt nervous at all, which I was hesitant at all.
Mhm.
And I was so relaxed, and I what you see in me is exactly the real me. Who would have thought that I would be like voicing out what's inside of me? So I was like comfortable with the show, and I just want to thank everyone who was here and who was able to be with us on this live. uh, Thank you, everyone. And for those who subscribed, I believe there was some in my notifications. I just want to thank everyone, and I wish you all, uh, may God bless you and be with me as I head up to my journey in my twisted emotions and hurdles.